Okay. So this morning, I gave some news. Right now, it's going to be the update. I'll go more in depth in it later, but I had to get this out right now because I'm working with my children right now. We're on our way back from the library. So on our way back from the park, I talked to God, and I just told him simply, I don't know how much more I can bear. I told him, you said that you wouldn't put more on us than we could bear. And I said, Lord, I don't know how much more I can bear. And then in my spirit, the same thing kept rising up. What would an heir do if they were in a situation where they were on campaign, on assignment by their father, and all of the resources were exhausted, and no other resources seemed to be on the way? I don't know why we can hear his truck from a block back, but whatever. Anyways, so, because I'm going to give y'all this word, and it's going to help one of y'all. If not all, one. Sorry, my daughter was transfixed. So, I mean, it was loud, but, so I did. I looked it up. And when I tell you this is something that I knew, but at the same time I didn't know, let me tell you what I learned. First off, a prince or princess recognizes where their resources come from. They recognize their source. And their source is their father. So, the foundation of what they know and their stability, and what I'm about to tell you next, comes from their relationship with their father, the king. Okay? And knowing that it's not in their power, it's in their father. No matter what, they do not, their first thought isn't that their king has abandoned them. Their first thought isn't, my father has abandoned me. That's not their first thought. Their first thought is, something must have happened for the resources to be delayed. Okay. In essence, they stand on the knowledge that they have of their father and how good he is. And how generous and kind. And that their father has not left them to die. Secondly, they take inventory of what they have right now. I know everybody says, what do you have in your hands? Because they are quoting what Paul asked the widow woman when her sons were going to be taken as bondsmen in order to pay the debt that was left behind by her late husband. But I'm going to put it in layman's terms. Go into your accounts. All of them. I'm about to sit down and do it myself as soon as I get back. Go into your accounts. Take inventory of what you have right now. I don't care if you have pennies in your account. I don't care if it's loose change. I don't care if it's dimes or pennies that have fallen into the cushions of your couch. If it's EBT, budget it. Take inventory, take stock of what you have right now. It doesn't matter how little it is. Our God can make little much. Okay? Thirdly, keep yourself encouraged. Keep yourself encouraged. It's hard. It's very hard. You want to quit. You want to throw in the towel. Everything is dying. Everything is disappearing. Well, not technically disappearing, but you've tried all you could try, and nothing has worked. You have to keep yourself encouraged. I would quote that David encouraged himself in the Lord. David did that many times. Okay. You have to keep yourself encouraged. And you have to keep those that are around you in your household, under your roof, in your domain. If it's in your community, you have to keep them encouraged too. Remember, your face is not your face. Your face represents the King. And you may not feel like it. You may not want to. You may want to let it all go. But first encourage yourself. And then encourage those under your auspices. That is very important. Because if you break down, everything will then definitely fall all the way apart. Fourthly, and I'm going to try to make this quicker. Fourthly, ration everything. I know I said take inventory. Now we're going to encourage. Now we're going to ration. Ration out what is left. Ration out what is left. If you don't have enough money to stretch it, leave it alone. Don't touch it. If it's not going to cover, then let it stay there. Let it stay there. And you give it up to God. You put it in His hands, and you let that be. But for anything else, such as for food, basic necessities, ration that out. Ration it out. Stop using so much of whatever is in your house. Cut it down to what you really truly need and what will fill you for that day. Don't overextend it. Don't try to stretch it so far where it turns into actually using up other resources to make it last longer. There's nothing wrong with eating spaghetti 5 nights in a row. There's nothing wrong with eating animal crackers if you have to. There's nothing wrong with that. Ration it out. Portion what you have left so that it lasts longer. Not so much that you are stretching it so far so that it goes bad, but so that you can live for this day. We're looking for wisdom. We're looking for stewardship. We are not looking to uphold a lifestyle. We're looking to sustain until more comes. Okay? I forgot what number we're on, but the next thing is, a prince does not panic. They do not panic. If you start panicking, you lose focus. If you start panicking, everything is lost. Everything is lost. If you start panicking, the whole thing falls apart. A prince or a princess does not panic. They do not panic, especially if they are taking the steps to use what they have left in wisdom and good stewardship. A prince or princess does not panic. This is not time. This is no time to panic. The next thing, you do need a clear mind and a clear head. The next thing you need to do, and this is by far the most important. I know I've left out that step, and like I said, I'll go more in depth later, probably tomorrow. But this is the most important step, and it is the most crucial. Stay in communication with God. You have to. Yes, you have prayed for 50 days straight and have seen nothing. Things are being turned off. Things have gone south. Nothing has worked. You put in application and after application after application. You've walked in. You have done it online. You have talked to people. You have gone down to FEC. Well, here it's FEC. But you have tried to get your old job back. And yet, nothing pans out. Nothing is working. Stay in communication with God. Keep sending up the prayers. Keep sending the messages. Keep sending them in. We all keep hearing the same thing about the prince of the air, the prince of the air of Persia. That is a very real thing. The enemy does not want your prayers to get through. The enemy does not want your answer to come. But God is faithful. Keep sending the prayers. Keep sending messages. Keep sending and calling for the messenger angels. Keep praying. Keep fighting. Keep fasting. Stay in communication with God. I remember why. Oh, I keep forgetting. Hold on. Wait a minute. Okay. Oh, you can see how sweaty I am. Okay, so yeah, we're back. And yes, I'm doing this in the dark. Whichever way we're still going to keep going with the assignment. Oh, that's the one that I skipped. Stay obedient to the last instruction you were given. Stay obedient to the last instruction you were given. It's not easy. None of this is easy. None of this is easy. What we're going through is not easy. No matter how much we try to spiritualize it. Ooh, I'm sweating. Ooh, Lord, that's a lot of sweat. Jesus. No matter how much we try to spiritualize it, no matter how many times we try to no matter how many glory to gods we put on it, No matter how many yes lords and amens we put on this, none of this is easy. It is hard. It's hard. But God is faithful. And I have seen him get my mother through. And I have seen him get my grandparents through. And I have been told countless first-hand stories of how he got my great-grandparents through.
Got it.
So I know he can get me through this too. Stay in communication with God. And obey the last instructions you were given until another instruction comes. I didn't go to court today because my attorney went in my stead. I have yet to hear back from her because it was just this morning. And all I can do is stay in communication with God. Hold on. Because no matter what, it's Him who is fighting for me. It is He who is fighting for us. I don't have control over this. I don't have control over this. I do not have control over this. No matter how much I would love to believe I do, I don't. And neither do you. We don't have control over this. He does. Stay in communication with Him. Ration out what you have. Take inventory first. Cut your portions if you have to. And I understand that some of you are on your last leg. But if you go through your inventory, I promise you, God will show you you have more in your store than you think. Count every penny, count every nickel, count every dime. Count it all up. You will find you have more than you think you do. And even if it's not enough to cover what you got going on, take it, set it aside. Take it and set it aside. You never know what God is going to show you what is in your house that can sustain you until your next instruction or you are given more. Okay? I love you. I just wanted to get that out. Tomorrow, I will go in depth in what I have learned from what I looked up. And I know that was only the Holy Spirit telling me, look and see. Look and see. I looked, I saw, and I'm telling you. And I'm going to tell you more in depth tomorrow. I love you all. God bless.